Hello. How is everyone doing? Wait a couple of seconds to see if anybody comes on. And check my audio. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear myself. Good. Okay, so my sound is good. I was hoping to catch some people on here because I'm tired. I have a really bad headache. But I finished watching that Casey Anthony docu-series. Kitty, I go on live and you start making noise. What do you want? Hello? What do you want? What do you need? You don't talk to me all day, and as soon as I hit the live button, now you want to talk to me. So I watched that Casey Anthony docu-series, and I'm shook. I'm more confused now more than ever. But I wanted to know what you all thought about this docu-series and how it has similarities to the Watts case. And what I mean by that is the reactions, the body language, the failure to report your children being missing, the laughing at inappropriate times, the checking out, just checking out. I mean, I'm no therapist, but maybe people who have a significant amount of trauma, maybe some people do check out like that. I'm not sure. But there's just certain things that happened in this case that doesn't align with that. Like the fact that she abandoned her car and she went missing for that month, that 31 days to be exact. Why ditch your car? And then the mom says that it smelled like there was a decaying body in the car. Why ditch your car? And if everyone was so conditioned to just brush shit under the rug and never talk about it, why would the mom go and call the cops so many times and report her daughter for stealing her car? I mean, if you just wanted to have this picture perfect image of your family, then why the 911 calls? I'm so confused. And if I thought that my child was hurt, I would call 911. Like Chris Watts alleges that he went into the room and saw SW strangling or smothering the children in the nanny cam, and that there was nothing he could do. That's why he didn't call 911. I mean, if my kid was hurt, that would be the first thing that I did. And if Casey Anthony knew that her child was hurt, why not call 911? You're going to wait there for your father to give you daily updates on your daughter, and you don't see your daughter for 31 days, and you're just okay with it? Could she have like Stockholm syndrome where she's protecting her abuser because she also alleges that he abused her? So many questions about this case. So I'm going to leave you with those questions. I have so many more to ask, but let's start off slow here. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this docu-series. And do you believe that she's innocent? Or do you still believe, well, I still believe that she's guilty? I kind of sort of do believe that there was some SA going on. Especially during the funeral when the father says, "I miss smelling her sweet sweat." That kind of was a trigger for me, and it made me feel real creepy. That just stood out to me. So I think that behind the lies, there's some truth in every lie that's told, just like in the Watts case. I think that he tells you just a little, but you can kind of figure it out in his lie. Do you guys see any similarities in the body language and the laughing at inappropriate times and the smiling? And do you think that's just a coping mechanism? Or do you think that she just didn't give a shit? And why come out 10 years later? Why not come out a few months after it happened? Why not come out a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later? I mean, why now? And if she's come to terms with everything that's happened, why not file charges against your alleged abusers? I don't know. It's just so much stuff in here. It just doesn't make sense. They want you to believe that the baby allegedly drowned in the pool. But then going towards the end, she says, "I still don't know what happened." And then she says something that's really, really eerie. She says, "I sleep pretty good at night." Oh man, if my child, God forbid, was taken from me in any shape, form, or fashion, sleep is the last thing that I'd be getting. And good sleep, for that matter. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've watched the videos. They're quite long. There's 3 episodes, but they're, I want to say, maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours each. What do you think about law enforcement or prosecution? I think that they screwed this case up big time, with the allegations that they searched chloroform 84 times when in fact that wasn't even the case. Um, I can see why the jury came up with a not guilty verdict, because there just wasn't any evidence that tied her to it. Just like there is no physical evidence that ties Chris Watts to these cases either. I'm wondering if Chris Watts would have gone to trial, would he have been acquitted? Because there exists no real evidence, no physical evidence that ties him to those murders. So I'm rambling. I'm going to log off. I'll be back probably later on. Hopefully some of you will be on. I'm not really touching the Idaho 4 murders, only because I haven't really had a lot of time to go into a deep dive into this case, and I don't want to really say anything that isn't correct. So I'm going to leave you with those questions. Let me know what you think. And give me some talking points on both of these cases. And I will come back and we will discuss that. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope your holidays have been great and you're surrounded with people that you love. And I'll be back. Until next time, toodles.